My doctorate, I'm not gonna finish it.
You mean this year?
I mean, ever.
He wanted to travel around the world. In the end, Tom had to respect his decision, never imagining it would lead to such tragedy. But he never blamed his son. Instead, he wanted to fulfill his final wish. So, Tom found the captain late at night and asked him to help cremate his son's body. His son, who had been a tall young man even taller than him, was now reduced to a box of ashes he could easily carry. Holding the urn, he couldn't help but feel overwhelmed with sorrow. Tom also made a shocking decision.
I'm gonna walk the Camino to Santiago.
Mr. Avery, if you pardon me, please, you're not prepared to go on this trek. You have no equipment or...
I've got Danny's backpack and all his stuff.
The captain said Tom was getting on in years. There were too many risks along the way. If he ended up with the same fate as his son, it would be another tragedy. But for Tom at this moment, he couldn't find any meaning in life other than walking that pilgrimage route. His wife had died young, leaving him with only one son. Now his son had joined his wife. He had no family left in this world. Only by finding something he absolutely had to do could he find the courage to keep living. Then the captain's car stopped in front of him, but he wasn't there to stop him. He respected Tom's choice, though he hoped Tom would have a safe journey. As he spoke, he handed him a stone. Tom didn't understand the captain's intention at that moment, but he would when he reached the destination.
Mr. Avery, do you know why you're walking the way?
I suppose I'm doing it for Daniel.
You walk the way for yourself, only for yourself.
Well, then I guess I don't have a clue, Captain.
Clearly, Tom didn't yet understand the meaning of pilgrimage, but he would gradually understand during the journey. The pilgrimage isn't walked for anyone else, but for yourself. Just like how we live in this world, not for anyone else, but for ourselves. Tom set out alone. The scenery was more beautiful than he'd imagined. At this moment, he finally understood why his son loved traveling so much. As the golden sunset spread across the land, Tom had reached halfway up a mountain. He scattered his son's ashes on the rocks. His son had loved traveling his whole life. So, let his life rest among the mountains and rivers. This was the last thing Tom could do for his son. When night fell, Tom came to a village. He entered a hostel where he could stay the night for just 15 euros, with meals included. But Tom arrived too late. The food was gone. There were still beds available. It was Tom's first time sleeping in this kind of dormitory. The room was packed with people, both men and women. Snoring and teeth-grinding sounds rose and fell throughout the room. Tom, who already couldn't sleep, found it even harder to fall asleep. Then he saw Just was there too.